Hello and welcome. We are back again for another UltraGear review. That rhymes. Rhymes a little bit. I've watched 3 more episodes for you. And yeah, 3 interesting episodes. I didn't recognize the kaiju in any of them. Although to be fair, one was a human. So I recognized a human. But yeah, there was some cool kaiju there from episodes 22, 23 and 24. 22 actually had a giant butterfly in it, which wasn't the main monster, but there was a giant butterfly in it. It reminded me a bit of Mothra, even though it looks nothing like Mothra. But because Mothra is like a similar type of insect, it's just any sort of flying insect with colourful wings, I just think, Mothra! Even though it looks nothing like Mothra. But it just reminded me of Mothra. I'm just like, there's this giant butterfly in the sky. It just reminds me of Mothra, even though Mothra is not a butterfly. I mean, the clue's in the name. But still, it was a good looking kaiju there, good design. But the main kaiju was actually a human, a person who had turned into a giant. So he was a normal human, and then he turned into a giant. And he lost his mind as well. He turned crazy. This woman who's Yuri's friend, her name's Yuri, right? The reporter. I'm pretty sure her name's Yuri. The one in every episode, of course. Yuri, Jun, and Ippei. Those 3. They're a great crew. But her friend, she said her friend's fiance was this giant man. So, like, I think she found him in the woods, and he went crazy or something. He used to be her fiance, but then things changed, and now he's a giant, and she's basically the key to getting him back to normal. And they did. They found a way to get him back to normal, but I need to get him in the right position, and she was the key to that. I guess he kind of recognized her. But yeah, he was just, the kaiju is not a kaiju, it's just a giant man who's just very huge. It's pretty terrifying in fairness, but yeah, in the end they got him fixed back to normal. But that was an interesting episode, and very unique, that is for sure. And what I really like is I'm used to seeing Ultraman saving the humans, but obviously in this show you haven't got that, so you got humans finding their own way, adapting to taking down the kaiju. I like seeing that in this film. I like human perspectives in monsters sort of things, if it's done right. Sometimes it's just not done very well, but in the Ultra universe, when it's done right, it's really good, and it's done right plenty of times in UltraGear, and I think they handled it well in this episode, and also episodes before and after this one as well. Speaking of episodes after this one, you got episode 23. Episode 22 was called Metamorphosis. Episode 23 is called Fury of the South Sea. As soon as I saw the tentacles, I thought, it's the Kraken! The Kraken is here! It's a giant octopus in the sea. It's called Sudar. Yeah, it's called, I looked it up as well. It's spelled S-U-D-A-R according to a website I'm looking at. But yeah, a giant octopus Sudar. I'm fairly certain I've not seen this kaiju before. Maybe I have and I forgot, but I definitely don't remember seeing a kaiju like this. I do remember actually. I remember in Kong Skull Island, but that's a different thing. But in Kong Skull Island, he fights a giant squid, I think. It's not an octopus. Was it an octopus? It might have been a squid. And he also fought a squid in a old King Kong movie. So I've seen a giant octopus. It's a different animal, but it's similar. Squid is similar, at least the one in the Kong movie. So, but I haven't seen this Sudar thing. I'm fairly certain. But once again, humans found a way to defeat it and it was a good looking kaiju as well. Obviously, effects would be limited in '66, but considering when it came out, the effects look good. Like it looks real. The practical effects are really good. It looks like a genuine giant sea monster just came out of the ocean. They did a really good job designing it. So yeah, they really sold the size and scale of that thing, and it was pretty cool to see. And that's all I got to say really. Just my thoughts on the kaiju, but I enjoyed the episode. And episode 24 is the Idol of Goga. This one's a giant snail, pretty much. I don't think they even call it a snail in the episode, but it is basically a snail. With like a bigger shell. It's not like a normal snail shell. It's like a big round spheric shell. It's white and it's got like rocks and horns on it. It's a very terrifying thing. and it also looks pretty real, which is crazy. Like, the practical effects in the show are really good. And that octopus last episode and this snail thing in this episode, they look terrifying. They look terrifying. And once again, I like how the humans find a way to survive. So yeah, but that was that's the scariest snow I've ever seen. I've also not seen this kaiju before. What was it called? Yeah, Goga. It's in the title. It's in the title. But yeah, that's it. Obviously, this is a very short review. I apologize for that, but literally that's all I got to say. I'm watching the episode. I'm liking it. I just haven't got much to say beyond, you know, the thoughts I'm giving you. But I'm enjoying the show. There's only 4 episodes left. I'm very excited to see how this ends, because obviously, you know, so far we've had different episodes. Some episodes are connected, but most of them are, you know, different storylines in a way, with recurring characters, of course. The 3 main characters that keep coming up in every episode. But for the most part, you know, every episode is kind of like its own thing, which is good. So I'm curious, like, how do they culminate all of this? How do they end it? I'm very curious to see the last 4 episodes. So yeah, 2 more videos, I think. I'll make a video for the next 3 episodes and then the finale separately. I might do that, like, when I do the next few shows. Ultraman Hiatus is the first one I do. Actually, I'll do Origin Saga first. I think Origin Saga might do like 3 videos. I might do like 5-5-3 or 5-4-4. I might do like a 3-part review to Origin Saga. But after that, when I react to the old shows, like 40-50 episodes, I might do a review for the first episode, and then a review for like 3-5 at a time, and then the finale on its own. Or even if the finale is like a 3 episodes or 2 episodes, just like one big review for that. But we shall see. But for this show, we'll have the 3 episodes and then the finale. You'll get 2 more videos, and I'll hopefully do them this week. And if I do that, we can keep up our daily streak, because it's still going, and I'm very motivated to keep it going, especially with the Orb reviews coming up as well. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it